All right, we are in the. We're getting ready to go into the weekend round of the 2020 Community Cup. Just checking out the clan, seeing where we're at coming into the coming out of the opening rounds. So we have 16 people in our Kings of Golf 3 clan, and all 16 made the weekend round. The opening round. So let's see where we're at as far as getting into the weekend. Let me write some notes down here as we go along. So we got 16. And let's see how many we got. So I'll tell you my odd account is in a rookie masters bracket, and right now we'll see here in a minute that it's looking like there's 26s that aren't going to make it. Was right at the cut for the 27, I think. So there may be some 27s that don't make it. So I'm not sure, depending on your bracket. Um, some 25s might get in, but at the beginning of the week, I was talking about the minimum score being minus 13. Minus 14 is what we really want to focus on to separate ourselves from the group. And in my 77 account, I'm not sure where it's at, if all the 26s are going to make it in or if there's some 26s that won't get in. So the minimum scores that we talk about at the beginning of the week, typically if you shoot that minimum, you're good. You can make it, but it's real tight. This is one of those types of tournaments. So Clash Hero, let's see what you got here. 29, awesome round. Awesome. 30, Jaker. Very nice. Very nice. Another dunner. All right, we got our big boys up here at the top. Minus 32. Awesome job, dunner. Captain, 31. I mean, and if you guys I think of myself overall as a pretty good player. I'm just, I'm not like there's so many people in our clan that are as good as, if not better, players than me. So 88, that's Kyle's Prox account, getting in with a 30. Awesome job. I mean, look at the scores here. Elizabeth, minus 25, and I'm not sure on the 25s what's the deal. Hole number 4, that was the killer right there. Hole number 4, that zero is brutal. PMAR, 27, nice job. Black Dragon, 26, nice job. Jake, minus 29. GC Muscle, 27. Fantastic scores, guys. My odd account, I came in with a 29. Robert, minus 23. Where we have problems here, several problems on the front. The back 9 looked pretty decent. The front 9 had a stretch there. I had that stretch going into this with my odd account. I got here on the last 2 holes and tanked the putt and missed. My hands were shaking so bad on those last 3 holes. I'm surprised I got 4 on the last 3. Good effort, Robert. Whether that makes it or not, that's a great effort. Our whole goal is for everybody to play in the tournaments, and that's a great effort. Andy Hatter, minus 23. Once again, not sure on those 20 on those. It depends on your bracket. So, and it depends on when you played. It'll just depend on there. Minus 25, Marine Boy. PWDR, Toast Man. Minus 25. Some of those may make it in. Minus 27, Top Cat. Fantastic scores. So we had 16 going into the opening round. It looks like we're going to have a pretty good number. Not sure on some of the 23s and 25s on. It's just, like I said, it's going to really depend on bracket. So some of those may make it in and some of them might not. But a great effort for the whole clan. Very nice. So hold on one second. I'm going to switch over to the Kings of Golf 2. All right, we're in the Kings of Golf 2 here, and we're in Pro 3 right now, and after this tournament, we are doing very well in our clan stuff. This clan right here is doing fantastic. This is our secondary clan going in. We're going to end up with 4 bags here here in a week or so, getting it in. So how many players we got in this clan here? We got 42. 42. We had 16 of 16. We'll see how many make. Let's go through and see where we're at. So once again, let's go. So in this account right here, this is in a Rookie Pro. We can kind of get an idea of in Rookie Pro what it's taking to make the cut. So I came in with a 28. Let's see what was at the top. 29's at the top. So making the cut here is a 23. So like I said, depending on where you're at in bracket, some 23s did make it in, quite a few did not make it in. But there's a few up here that had tiebreakers. Those tiebreakers from the opening round, and I'll bet some of these players, let's see what the separation was. Qualifying round scores. So if you're in Rookie Pro or even in Rookie, the 23s, 24s, 25s may make it in. If you're in higher brackets, it may not. So we won't know until it comes out. There, sorry about that. Going back into the clan. Let's check out the members here. So we'll start at the top. Rick playing in Pro. Rick S311. And they're not going to get in with the must have had an issue. I'll tell you, these opening rounds are tough on everybody on being on Thursday and Friday. The qualifying rounds are really easy, and the weekend rounds are usually easy for everybody to get in their rounds. But sometimes life takes over, and it causes problems in the opening round, especially if you've got more than one account. I don't play that many accounts, so it's usually not too big of an issue for me. But when our busy season starts, it is an issue, even playing just a couple accounts. Minus 27, Desperado. Nice job. Play with it. Minus 29. It's Mikey. Is Mikey on? Probably not going to make the weekend round. Had some issues there. Don't get too disheartened if you have a bad hole. You can just move on, wipe that out of your memory banks, and see where you end up, because I've missed some putts this week. I've missed 3 putts in a row on hole number 8. Patriots, number 1. You betcha. Minus 27. Scott. Chip. Minus 26. GC Zerk. Minus 29. The Clubber playing in Pro. Let's see what Clubber got here. Minus 23. And depending on where you're at, that may make it. So don't lose heart yet. Not sure what the bracket looks like, but that could make it in. That's a great effort in Pro. Great effort, Clubber. My 99 account got in with a 28. Joe, minus 27. Andy, 99. Minus 27. Muscle Up 68. Minus 26. Seeing some good scores here. Joe, 90. Minus 26. Darren, minus 26. The Dazzler, minus 28. Great job, Dazzler. And that was a minus 28 with a goose egg on 15. And went from a Albie, and that is the stuff that can happen on these par 5s, is you're out there and you're going for Albie, and the next thing you know, you end up with a par. And that was a 3-point swing right there. Even if it was just the eagle there, that's a 30, and that's a fantastic score. Great effort. That can be fixed, and that's one of those things where you're happy that happened in the opening round and not in the weekend. Curtis, minus 30. Great score. Dan Glebitz, minus 24. Like I said earlier, it'll just depend on where your bracket is, on whether those make it in. Albie, minus 27. Scott, Chip, minus 25. Missed the cut. Hitman Can, minus 26. Hey, Pete B, that's a great effort. Great effort going in, and you know, in a lot of brackets in the qualifying round, that minus 11 could have got in. So it's just one of those deals on where you get and the luck of the draw. Guest, 914, 28. Great score. Ball Boy, minus 25. That's Scooby's practice account, and Scooby shot a 25 in both his accounts, so it depends on bracket whether or not he'll make it. Big Al, minus 26. Mike, minus 27. Brian, minus 25. Good effort, guys. Too Many Dunners, minus 28. Timmy Jet, minus 24. Guest, 206. Wasn't able to complete the opening round. KW, 459, minus 22. And it'll all depend on bracket. Let's see where KW, 716. And that trophy count right there, they did make it to pro to play in that pro tournament. So it just depends on whether you're in a pro bracket or a rookie bracket, but that may make it in. Where was I at? RPL didn't make the tournament, didn't play. I'm not good. And I'm not good's a lot better than I'm not good. Great effort. Minus 27. Hova Gang. Didn't qualify for the weekend round, or didn't qualify for the tournament. Kill Shot. Minus 26. Carwin. Minus 26. Hazy Guy wasn't able to compete in the opening round. Didn't have time to get their round in. J Mize, number 3. Minus 12. Golf Clasher. Minus 27. So let's see how many people we had that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's count the other ones. That'll be easier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 out of 42. So what's that leave me with? That 20, 34? 34 or so, somewhere in that neighborhood that could potentially make the weekend round. We're going to have a pretty good, solid showing in the weekend round in this account. I think that we're probably looking at depending on some of those 25s and stuff, it could be 30 plus, but it's going to be a great showing. Really good scores across the clan. Very nice effort on everybody here. So let me switch over to the Kingz of Golf and we'll see how we finished up in the Kingz of Golf. Hold on one second. All right, I'm in the Kingz of Golf, so I want to see what the cutoff line is here. I came in with a minus 35, and while that looks like an awesome score, I missed a putt on hole number 17, and I made a bad wind adjustment on hole number 9, and that could have been a 37, but that was an absolutely fantastic round. I wish that would have been in the weekend, but I can get right back up there again and get that again. My goal was minus 32 and then minus 34 in the weekend to prep me to give myself a shot at a win at a banner. And I picked up that 35 in the opening round. So that's okay. I can do it again. And I left some stuff on the table. So there's still room for improvement there. But like looking at the scores, this is in a rookie expert bracket. So looking up through the top 10, minus 28, a couple minus 28s made the top 10, and then the minus 28s going down to 14th place, minus a big group of people at minus 27. And then the minus 26s start. So it looks like there's probably a few 25s that made it in this bracket. Nope, no 25s made it, and some 26s that didn't. See if there's anybody that's still rolling that may have a chance to get up there. And nope, we got 3 minutes left. That's not going to happen. So minus 26 in order to get into this bracket. That is tight. That's when I say at the beginning of the week. And I was saying that, minus 13, it could be argued that you need to pick up, hole number 2 and hole number 8, and that a minus 14 is what you really wanted to be looking for at your minimum score. And you can see right there, if you were looking at the minus 13 as the minimum, there's people that shot that minimum that aren't going to make the weekend round. And you really want to be up there. So this tournament, and what I'm seeing that I'm surprised about is I'm sure that out there in the community, and I haven't really been looking on Facebook and I haven't been looking at some of the sites that I'm sure there's 36s plus. I mean, I'm sure there's some monster scores out there, but overall, what I'm seeing in brackets and from talking to teammates is that a minus 32, if you've got tiebreakers, is putting you in position. If you can shoot anything plus that, you could have a serious shot depending on your bracket of either getting a banner or getting a win. So if you can shoot anything better than that, then you're just increasing your odds that you could pick something up. But this is not as low a scoring tournament as the last Community Cup. There are some harder holes in this tournament, but the scores there's still a huge opportunity to get low scores. So let's see where we're at. In the hole, minus 31 in pro. That, I will tell you, in the hole is absolutely smoking it out. The last couple tournaments, these scores that he's been putting up in pro are just absolutely fantastic. Dunner, minus 29. My count with the minus 35. Lynx, minus 30. Kyle, minus 28. And the deal is that all these opening rounds, the only round that counts is the weekend round. So the whole deal is to set yourself up with good tiebreakers. And what you saw just in like my bracket, you know, the 28s, if you think that you take half the people from this bracket and half the people from another and add them together. So if the 28s are in like the 7th to 14th place and you were the lowest of the 28s, you're going to be in the top 30 in tiebreakers. So, you know, having some tiebreakers, if you pick up that 29 or that 30 so that you're in the top 10 in tiebreakers, it really will help out. The higher up you are in the tiebreakers, if you can go out there and shoot consistent, it will definitely improve your finish. All right, where are we at, Kyle? Paw, minus 29. Flip, minus 31. Deet SD 59, minus 28. Some Albies. Ed, not going to finish their round. Mike D, minus 25. Don't know in these brackets whether that's going to make it or not. I don't think that that's going to make it in Mike's bracket. Mike's playing in an expert bracket, and I think it's going to be like mine. It's going to be 26 or better in order to get in. Jason, minus 27. Scooby, minus 25. Scooby's going to be the same way. And he had problems on hole number 9, ate his lunch on both right there. Just from like the eagle, that's 2 shots, that's 27. That's a guaranteed get in. So Scooby had a rough time of it. AAA, minus 26. Great score. 2-putt dump. Not going to make it. Green cheese, minus 27. BP 13, minus 27. Anouk Soon, minus 26. Depending on bracket. I think that most of these 26s are going to get in. It's just going to depend on the bracket that you're in. Although in my odd account, no 26s made it in. Only 27s and above. In pro, minus 28 Duke. That is fantastic, buddy. Fantastic. Opening round, minus 27. The beginning 2. Jake Easy, minus 29. Minus 26 for Sean. In pro, excellent. Briggsy, minus 26. Beanie, minus 24. Keith, minus 27. Joe Golf, minus 35. Geez, Joe, that is a freaking awesome round there, buddy. Awesome. Galvanize, minus 25. PMAR, minus 24. G-Dub, minus 25. Have a Dig Bick, minus 27. Eddie, minus 23. Ryan Chastity, minus 29. Steven, didn't get started in it. Terry, minus 25. It'll be curious to see, like, so let's see where we're at here. I think we're right on the cusp. What do we got? We got 13 minutes before the opening round is over. And the results will be in 13 minutes. So I'm going to pause real quick, and I'm going to come back when it fires back up, and we'll see, get a count on how many made it in the main clan. So in the main clan, we had, what did we have here? We had, what's the deal with Ed? There's 1, 2, I'm just counting here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 38. So we had 38 and minus 8. So we've got 30 that could potentially get in there, and I think there was a few on there. So we're still looking at a really good showing as far as percentage-wise of how many in the clan. And the clan numbers are down because we have a lot of people that have moved. We had some people that moved over to the Kingz of Golf 3 so that we could start getting the ball rolling on it. So if you're looking for a clan, if you're in a clan right now, and I've been saying this all week, my whole thing is we have friends that are in here like Joe Golf. He's the president of another clan and has a lot of people in there, and he brings them over to the channel and promotes the channel and stuff. And the whole deal is I'm not trying to steal people from, if you're in a clan and you're having fun, you need to stay there and have fun with your clanmates and build up that little community within your clan. But if you're in a clan and you're not having fun, or you're not in a clan, if you have a clan and you're all by yourself, I get it. I get it. I totally get it. Just having your own thing and doing the thing, but the whole thing, the benefit, one of the main benefits of being in this clan is you can get multiple bags. That really is the big, that's really kind of like, if you do the thing, that's probably our only real big benefit. We do get more gems and we do get a few perks like that, but the main deal is that we get multiple bags, and the multiple bags is huge because you can have different bags set up, and if you get on a hole and you go, damn, I forgot to switch clubs, you'll have other bags to choose from. Don't get caught up in it's best if you can pick up perks by being in a stronger clan. Being in a stronger clan is a better deal. I remember the first time I met Scooby, we played another game and he was in an alliance that was the strongest alliance in the kingdom. And I was like looking at it was all Chinese, and I was looking at it like, why is this American guy in that clan or that alliance? So joining an alliance will benefit you. And we're definitely we went from 96 at the beginning of the season. After the first tournament, we went up to the 30s. And then because we're not a grinding clan, we spend if you spend enough time working on tournaments and prepping for tournaments, that's grind enough. And then over the off week and during the tournament week, we've dropped down to 85. By the time this tournament is over, we'll probably be right down here at the relegation zone. And then when the tournament's over, we'll be back up into the 30s. And then we'll end up staying in the zone where we'll just stay in expert 3. I think that we've landed. We're not going to go any higher, and we're not going to end up going any lower, and that's fine with us. We actually, expert 3 is like perfect, right where we want to be. I'm hoping that at some point, right now, when you look at the divisional stuff, they finally put a Masters 2 in there. It opens up in 8 days. So at the end of this season, they're going to have a Masters 2, and I think it's taken them 2 or 3 months now to get the Masters 2 going, and it'll probably take them another 2 or 3 months to get Masters 3. And I'm hoping that once they get the Masters 3 clan in there and they get a full divisional bracket, that they will come out with something so that we can start playing friendlies in tours. Because theoretically, expert 3 is tour 9, and Masters 1 is tour 10. There's tour 11, and then Masters 3 would be tour 12. And we should be able to pick a course in tour 9 and designate it as our home course, or any course that's from tour 9 down. We should be able to designate it as our home course, where we can go out and play on that home course. We'd probably be playing from the pro tees, but that's a great place to practice and have fun. So I'm hoping that they will do something with that. So let me go. Let's wait 13 minutes here, 12 minutes for it to go. Got 8 minutes now, and then I'll be back in 8 minutes, and we will see how many people made the weekend round. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm in the black screen getting back in. It's midnight, so we should switch over. See if the round is over and they post the scores, and then try and get into a bracket. My goal is to get into a bracket right off the bat. I like to get into a bracket right off the bat because the brackets fill up instantaneously, and I can see where I'm at in tiebreakers, and that's a real big deal. Sometimes I come into them towards the top, and sometimes I come in at them lower, and it gives me an idea of what I'm looking at coming into the weekend round. So the round's complete for the opening round. Let's see here. We got to get through this screen, and I may have to turn it off again. Tournament ends in 1 day. Opening round coming in with a 35, and it was 36 to get in, or 26 to get in. So let me close this back out. Let's go through that cycle one more time. And see if it puts me in a bracket. definitely want to be up towards the top. It's always best. I mean, if you can come in as the number one qualifier, the deal is that you got an idea. So the round's complete. Qualification 1 out of 100, making it to the weekend round. Getting the special offer. Let's see where we're at. Coming to the bracket is the number one qualifier in the bracket. Bracket's automatically, like instantaneously full. So coming in, 102 people in this bracket. There's so many people that couldn't determine they logged on at the same time. So we're in a big bracket, 102 people in this bracket. Let's see what the second place, minus 30 at second. So the deal is that people are ramping up. They're just like me. I wanted to come in with a minus 15, minus 32, minus 34 in the weekend round. And these people that are up here at the top trying to get better than a 30, it's absolutely, you can't rest on your laurels. You can't rest on your opening round score. I do believe that in order to win this bracket, it's going to have to be 32 or better, and my goal is 34 because you just can't. It's too easy to get on a run and start getting some drops going your way, and so it's real important to stay on it. So I will definitely be going for the win this week, and I'm in the catbird seat, being the number one qualifier. So let's see where we're at. It's not going to show it. Minus 31. I'm seeing their rounds here, but I'm not seeing whether they made the weekend round or not. I see the X's on there, so let's see how many people did not make it. Ed didn't make it. Mike D did not make the weekend round. Scooby did not make the weekend round. Those 25s, some of those brackets, depending on where you were at. But if you were in rookie, or even possibly rookie pro, those 25s may make it in. But when you're in rookie expert and rookie masters, the brackets are super tight down there. 2-putt dump. What did they shoot? No score on that. Did not make the weekend round. Anouk Soon is already out there playing it. Beanie did not make the weekend round. Galvanized. Jamie. Eddie. And Steven. So let's do. I think I missed Steven the other day when we were doing the thing. Steven, I think I showed your score, but I didn't say your name on there the other day. Sorry about that, bud. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 that did not make the weekend round out of 38. So that gives us 25 that made the weekend round. That's a really good number there. So what is that math? Hold on, let me do some math here. 25 divided by 38. 65% of the clan, 66% of the clan made it in. That is awesome. Great job. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So for all of you that made the weekend round, congratulations and good luck on your scores. And let's talk. Let's go in. Let's look at some of the holes real quick. I'll just put a little bit of add on here. So the 2 holes that we're really focused on is hole number 2, which is Eagle Peak hole number 8. This hole right here, this is a big hole. Hole number 2. That is definitely a hole that we want to focus on. Hole number 8. This hole right here, and I will tell you, I played 3 different counts, 3 different clubs. Had to have 3 different setups going in, and whatever clubs you have in your bag, you're going to have to figure out a shot with your clubs. But this is a hole that can be beat. We can get eagle on this hole, but this is a huge test. Hole number 8, that Namhai Cliffs hole. Hole number 8, hole number 4, this hole right here. This is a big test hole. For me, the holes that I'm really focused on are hole number 5, Greenwich Point, hole number 4. This hole right here. This is a hole, this other par 4, I really want to get the eagle on all the par 4s. I mean, that's a big thing, because if we shoot the minimum score at minus 28 and we want to get ourselves to 30, I think hole number 5 and hole number 9, I'll be on hole number 9. Those are 2 holes. Those are our best opportunities there's a lot of opportunities out there, but those are literally our best opportunities, and trying to pick those ones up. I did notice something, and I'm not trying to change your mind here, but I all week long I've been playing it, and I've made eagles here, coming in with my Hornet and doing a plus 10%. In the opening round, my teammate Kyle called me up and said, dude, he texted me, and then I called him up and I'm like, what's the deal? And I went back and watched the video, and I made a huge error in my wind adjustment. And I actually, when I did the reverse math, I did a plus 40% wind adjustment and win in the cup. And I've tried this shot, this plus 40% to see like, is that right? And I've tried it, and I've put some shots in the cup at the plus 40. So I'm I'm gonna go with the plus 40 in the weekend round. Even though I've been hitting this at plus 10 and putting it in there, I've put the last 3 times that I've made that shot with the eagle, and I've hit a couple of greats to the left and just missed off the cup. And if I wouldn't have done the 40, I would have been way off. So I am going to switch on this hole. And hole number 9, trying to get the Albie on hole number 9 is and if hopefully I won't I got on the green and won in my 77 account, and I was able to make the putt, but it was a long putt, and I don't want to have to do that again. So hopefully we'll be off. So hopefully everybody have a good weekend round, and good luck to the team and all of the viewers that are out there. I appreciate you watching, and hopefully what we've done over the last week has helped you guys out. And one thing on the channel, my goal at the end of this week was to get to 600 viewers, and I am at 591. I'm 9 short. So if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, please hit subscribe. And if you have some friends, let's see if we can pick up that extra 9 by the end of the weekend, and get it up to 600 viewers. All right. Thanks for watching.